All right, so we are just finishing up with day 3 of the Wealthy Trustee Workshop. So today we were focused on the tax exempt nonprofit organization, also known as a 508c1A or faith-based organization. So we went step by step through that actual trust constitution bylaws and declaration so that we understand the contents of what's inside of that organization so that we can properly and efficiently operate that organization. After that, I showed you step by step how to obtain your tax exempt organization EIN number with the IRS, and then I showed you how to go through the online ordination process so that you guys can become ordained if that is what you ultimately want to do. So with that being said, we have gone through a lot today, and I want to be able to answer any and all questions that you guys might have. So if you can go ahead and raise your hand or put your hand or put your question in the chat, I would love to answer your questions. So I'm opening up the floor for Q&A. So far I see a couple hands raised. So Monet has a question. Hey, Monet.
Hey, how are you?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. What are we looking at? At in the area of the trust constitution, um, what when it comes to the meeting, what if the grantor and trustee, say it's virtual, they're in separate states or cities? What when you document where the meeting was held, what would you put there?
So if it's virtual and you have a virtual address, then you'll use your virtual address always.
Okay. Um, and Article 2, when you put the address, do you put the address of the trustee or the trust?
You put the address of the trustee. So it's internal.
Okay, gotcha. And that's all I have. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Monet. Awesome. Next we have Mandy. Hey, Mandy.
Hello, good morning. At least over here in California, it's good morning.
Oh my
It's still
gosh,
morning
Mandy, you're in California. You start with us really early.
early.
Jeez.
Yes, I open up one eye and then I hop on. So I'm in
Hey, gosh. Oh my
it.
goodness.
um,
Yes.
so I have a couple questions. When starting with with the faith-based organization, there was a lot of members and participants involved. So I was wondering, out of curiosity, what would be like the minimum number of members that we would need available? Like, for example, the grantor, the trustee, and then like, because it was like a minimum of two of this and that, like to run a faith-based organization. And I'm asking this because, we have to choose all these individuals, and of course, we want to trust them and all. And it's hard to find people that you trust that you want a part of your organization. So, what would be the minimum to really be able to run a faith-based organization, like to start?
So you do need a trustee, you do need a grantor, those are two people, and then you need at least two other board members. So that's a total of four people.
Four. Okay. Okay. Thank you. That just helped me. It was a lot of numbers and I was like, my brain was going off.
Yeah.
Um, in the finance section, I think it was like Article 8, Section 1. So I see a lot of other companies doing like, oh, we're going to do this program but you're going to have to donate. So my brain's trying to wrap around, is that what you were speaking about? Like, so when I see people that are doing donations in lieu of classes, programs, etc., that's allowed. That's okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. And it's
So
really
that's
all
why,
about the
yeah,
wording, right? Don't say it's a
yeah,
sale. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
yes, Mandy.
Um and then okay. So I had a question with regards to like organization because we just went through 3 days of creating 3 trusts. I was curious, do you have any classes that are specific to helping people on developing a really good organizational system to, be able to manage all of this?
Um, Not really. That's a really good question. So a lot of people like they would just, book a one-on-one call with me so that I can help
Hmm.
them through their
Okay.
structure. But
Okay.
The only people that I help with their organization and structuring are the people that are like one-on-one with me, and they
Mhm.
do like the done for you, because I have to, like, I have to know what their organization and structure is first. So um yeah, so it's pretty much on a like case by case basis, Mandy. It's not done as
Okay.
a I there
Yeah.
there's no way for me to do it as a group.
Right. And that's okay, even if it was one on one. I just know for me, like, that's the biggest thing. Like, I can create and build all these things out, but then it's like, oh my God, it's the organization and the upkeep that is like, going to be an issue. So I feel like people might need some training around that, but happy to
Yes,
do that one on one. I
yes,
had just
I
a
agree.
couple more questions. Thank you. Are there any professional trust protector companies that are already established or that you recommend?
There are a few. I don't have their names by heart, but if you
Mhm.
Google it, you'll see a couple of companies
Okay.
come up. There are two that I've researched that seem very reputable, but I haven't recommended. I always tell people to do their due diligence.
Sure. Okay. And it would simply just be trust protectors or trust
Services, yeah.
protectors for trust services. Okay. Okay. And then my last question was in regards to like what would the purpose and the benefits for becoming an ordained minister like be? I guess I'm trying to find out like why would somebody want to do that?
Yeah. So if you want to run it as a ministry, then you should be credentialed. And then
Mhm.
there's a lot of ministerial benefits through the IRS. Though those primarily are wrapped around like food and housing allowance.
Okay. Awesome. And that was all my questions. Thank you, Christina.
Yay!
I had
You're
fun
welcome,
today.
Andy.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too. All right. Next we have Rudy. Hey, Rudy.
Hello, hello, good morning or good
Hi.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so my first question is I had gotten ordained like maybe I don't know, like 15 years ago, but like as a health minister.
Yeah.
Does it have to be like this site or can it be anybody or what are the
Oh, it
requirements that,
does. Yeah, no, it doesn't. So if you're already ordained, then you're good to go. So yeah, you don't have to go down through the ordination process already. You already credentialed. And it doesn't have to be through this site.
okay, so it's just somebody saying that they ordained me per se,
Correct.
right? Okay. I just need to find it. We had a house fire, so I don't know if that made it. So, okay.
Oh, God.
Um,
Sorry
can
about that.
it was about 4 years ago. There was, anyways, long story, but can we use the our personal phone number? You don't recommend that, right? We shouldn't use it on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you want the trust to have its own individual contact information.
And do you recommend a particular site to get the phone numbers? Like a
N-
household per se, but
yeah,
but
no,
for numbers.
no.
Google.
Yeah, I just tell people, yeah, Google, like if you want to get a Google Voice, that's okay. There's a lot of like apps on your phone that'll give you like a second number or third number. So
An
Okay.
email.
S- I'm sorry. Oh, um, and then I think you answered it right now in the article too. It's it can be my personal address or does it have to be the iPostal?
no, it could be your personal address. And Miss Lisa was chiming in and she was saying that you should have a designated email for your ad for your trust as well. That's what she was saying.
Oh, okay. For the ministry,
For all your trusts.
each one has its own email.
Yeah, so it should. So the trust is a separate entity, right? And so the trust should have everything that it needs. It should have an email, it should have a phone number, it should have an address.
Okay. Okay. And then another one was on Article 5. Can we put the co-trustee in there or it was just right?
Yes, yeah, you can.
Okay, because it said trustees, but after the first trustee, everybody else is a co-trustee, right?
Correct.
Okay. Um, okay, the other questions probably the next day. So, all right. Well,
Okay.
thank you for everything. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Next we have the gems of wealth. Oh wait, oh, this is Lydell. Lydell just hello.
Hello, hello. How's everybody? How are you? It's 2 o'clock.
I'm splendid. How are you,
Yeah,
boss?
yeah, doing good. You over here looking like Dove Light.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. I had a couple of phone calls. Once again, you knocked it out the park as always. So I probably missed this. You're welcome. And do we have to connect the 501c with the 501(a), or we just go with the 501(a) and move forward?
So you don't have to if you don't want to. So some people will make the 508 a part of the 501 if you already have the 501.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
yeah, you can. You can.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. That's all I have.
All
Keep
right,
going.
Lydell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you being a part of the community and always showing up on the workshops.
Hey, I got you because this is going to help a lot of people come out of poverty.
Yes, it sure is. That's what we're here for.
And it's not as difficult as people think it is.
I know
It
it's
just
simple. You gotta make it simple, and you have to already have that mindset like, oh, this is, easy. You can operate it as long as you know what you're doing.
exactly. Yep. And you are guiding us in the right direction, and we all appreciate it. I know I do.
Yay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate those kind words, Lydell. Thank you so much.
Well, all right.
All
Now you.
right. Yeah. All right. Next we have Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Lisa.
Hey, Miss Gorgeous there in the
Hey,
orange. My
thank
favorite.
you.
This is my favorite month. I love Halloween.
You
I just
got orange too.
yeah, orange and black.
Listen, this was not intentional. The way that my brain works, my brain be braining. It just already knows what to do. So I'm so much on autopilot. I didn't
Yeah.
even know that it was October and that I was wearing orange.
Well, God, you reminded me yesterday. I have orange all month. I'll wear it. I have all kinds.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Um, again, you are just fabulous. I can't say it enough.
Thank
You
you.
know, you're right on. But this one's a long one, and I'm Catholic and all, you know what I mean? But I don't preach it. Oh, look, I get my certificate of marriage. Yeah,
Yay!
I can marry people. I didn't do the whole thing.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I
Love
like that.
it.
And I got cards. Um,
Yay.
it's just so much, you know what I mean? Between the hospital and shit, I feel like shit, and my brain's working overtime. You know what I mean?
You look good,
But
Miss Lisa. You look
yeah,
good.
well, that's for you,
It's
babe.
all in the mind.
Yeah, this one's a tough one though. I was wondering if I could let the indenture, like you know, like I got the corporation with Delaware, you know what I mean, for bonds and stuff like that, investing. But
Hmm.
you can get an indenture trustee for like for the year. She does paperwork and stuff like that. Is there any
Hmm.
way I could put her in, like, to manage this trust anyway?
Yes, yeah, you can appoint them as the general trust manager. Yes.
Yes. All right. Cool. All right. The first one. Now I have a few different EINs. I got two 98s. I have the estate. I have one the estate with my mom on top of it. I'm the trustee. Um, I have the private banker. And I have the foreign granted trust, and I know I have one more, but I couldn't dig it out. But what would I put? Can I put that foreign granted trust in this trust, in this fate?
You can list it as the beneficiary. Yes.
Oh, okay. Really? All right. That's good to know. All right. And with this Fidelity, now I have like 3 different accounts with them. I only do a little. I'm not one of them. I'm from, we're from New York. I don't do that OTB and all that stuff, right? I just do like the bare minimum of them and whatever popular ones. But yeah, now I have the cash management account and et cetera, et cetera. Because it's kind of easy to do the trustee right on, I mean, the trust right on the Fidelity.
Yes,
I
it really is.
but I think they want the Social Security, which I mean, they already have mine from my other accounts. How do I go in and do that? Like in another way, like I know the name, you know, the trust ain't under our names or anything, but how would I go about doing that?
Yeah, so
You know?
that's a difficult one to try to
Okay.
get around because they want to know who the authorized signatory is for the trust account. And so that's why they ask you for your personal information. So I don't see any way that you're gonna be able to get around it.
So
So
which, yeah.
the best thing you can do is just contact them to, you know, to see if it's absolutely necessary.
Or
But I don't personally know of any ways that you're able to navigate through that without providing it to them.
all right. Well, you said you had a Fidelity. That's why I was asking you. If
Yep.
you put, yeah, if you put your personal information, even though you said the trust is private, right?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Well, which one did you put all three in, or did you put just a certain one in Fidelity?
I put the business trust in Fidelity because it has a brokerage accounts with index
Right.
funds.
That's the one I was going to put in. Okay, very good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you are dynamite, lady. I'm telling you. I get up. I mean, even if I can't, I just get up to listen to you. And I'll tell you what. All right, here's our quotes. Okay, you ready?
Let's go
All right.
for it.
All right. The more we do for others, the more we do for ourselves. I think I did that one yesterday. Here's the other ones. When when compassion leaves, like it looks like leaves, like the leaves coming from the tree. When compassion leaves you, you are spiritually dead, which I didn't really. I got it, but I didn't. Okay, and autumn, the year's last lovely smile.
I
The
love that.
loveliest,
Autumn.
and you have
Yep.
the loveliest smile. You have it all going on, lady. I'll tell you what.
Thank you.
I can't wait to come.
Thank
Even hopefully you're not away, but I'm coming down to see my girlfriend and my brother in Florida. I'm coming to track you down. I got
you.
something for you that's just
Okay.
perfect.
You
Yeah,
let me know when you're on the way, Miss Lisa,
I
okay?
will. I will. I will. All right, darling. I love you.
Thank you.
Continue
Love you
on.
too.
Continue
Thank
on.
you.
All right.
All
Bye.
right. Next we have Charles. Hey, Charles.
What's going on, family? How everybody doing?
Great, great, great. How are you?
I'm doing great. All right. I don't know if this is gonna be information for anybody, but can I take the 508, buy a piece of land, and like I said, it's like farming stuff that we talked about. So in Jersey, I believe in some spots, maybe other spots, that you can use a bee farm as agricultural and then get the tax breaks from that. So it actually be land farmed as bee farm is considered a farm. So
What is a bee farm?
Jersey. I'm from Jersey.
Oh, like are you talking about like honeybees?
honeybees, yeah. But you could buy three
Oh,
and you can buy 3 acres of land and put a bee farm on the farthest part of land and still own it and get all the
wow.
tax from that.
That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. That's
As a
Yeah,
powerful.
situation,
you could put a dispensary. You could put a lot of things on there in Jersey and Nevada also. Just so.
Wow.
Just
That's
yeah.
cool.
And
so if
let me
you
ask
buy,
you,
I'm sorry.
if there's any veterans on the line right now, the government would give you a grant to start a farm as well.
Wow, that's powerful. That is
Yep.
powerful.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Wow.
One of my other questions, can the 508 be the owner or manager of the 501c? Do I take my name
Yes,
off
yes,
501c and
yes,
trust the
yes.
manager and owner? Okay, when we do our documents, do we have to capitalize all the letters as the trust or anything is its own name? You know, how everything be capitalized when you get it from the IRS, the whole name's capitalized, we have to be on all the documents, we have to mirror that, all
No,
capital.
no.
Okay, and also if I'm a certified instructor in CPR and AED, can I use that as my faith-based, like organization, like saving lives, like teaching to save lives, I use that?
Yes, absolutely. I love it. I
That
love
sounds.
it.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Congratulations, Charles. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for those gems too. We appreciate you. Next we have Miss Dina. I love Miss Dina. Come on with it, Miss Dina. Come on.
I
Come on,
you too, Miss
come on down.
Christina. That's right. You know, I got some questions here, right? I'm
Of
always
course
looking out
you
for my
do.
triplets. Now,
Yes.
here is my question for the FBO. I did hear you say that the FBO has the benefit has to be a entity, not a person. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So therefore it doesn't have a beneficiary as a person. But you did say I could make my daughter a trustee once she's over 18.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Check that out. And when you were talking about the members, we are to make up our own membership applications.
Yes.
Okay. And then for the FBO, under the one-on-one, you would be able to help me set up the FBO organization where I could be able to um set up a group home through the nonprofit.
So I'll be able to help you with the structure of it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Because that would be like that it wouldn't be a part of the actual FBO. It would just be like an entity that I work through the trust, the FBO of it. Correct? Yeah, see,
Yes.
I'm all messed up with that. I don't know how to
Yep.
do that. And I'm in New York and they got their little strict rules and regulations, so I want to do it right. All right.
Okay.
Also, the paperwork I was speaking with you about for the LLC, I already emailed it to you, the
Okay,
form
thank
to the info at seven, seven way. Did I send it to the right place?
Yeah, you sent it to IB, so IB is gonna forward it to me.
Okay. All right. And I also set up for a telephone conversation because I want to talk to you again about, the fidelity thing. Because I know you said that for a person like myself that's older, I'm not supposed to set it up the same way. You're supposed to set it up a different way, and I'm just not getting it. So I
Okay.
need you, Christina. So,
Yes, ma'am. I got you. I got you. So yeah, so
all right. Thank you.
looking forward to our call, Miss Dina, and then I'll have IB forward your email, okay?
Okay.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. All right, thank you, Miss Dina. All right, next we have Miss Sandra. How are you? Oh,
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm splendid. Thank you for asking.
It was a pleasure working with you and your group. So I have two quick questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Already, I feel overwhelmed because it's a lot of information and a lot of work cut out for me. And I was wondering, what is the sequence that we should create this trust? Because some of them are beneficiaries of others, right? And so you don't want to create it and then it's irrevocable and you've already put the wrong beneficiary or whatever. And so is there like a logical sequence that we should follow when we are establishing this trust?
That is a really good question, Miss Sandra. So I always tell people to set up the family trust first and to secure their personal assets first. So if you can't do it simultaneously, if you have the time and capacity to do them simultaneously, then that's the way it should be done. But if you cannot, then do the family trust first, and then after the family trust, whichever one that you feel is in need. So if you are running a business, then the second one that you will set up is the business trust because there's a sense of urgency to protect the business. And then the last one would be nonprofit, because majority of people are using it more for the tax advantages.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the
So
family
the
trust first, Miss Sandra.
okay. So because the business trust, I don't remember which one you were saying is the beneficiary of the other. Was it the?
The family trust is the beneficiary of the business trust. So the family trust first.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And then, like there's so many things right now. I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, I gotta do the EIN, I've got to do the iPost, I've got to do different emails for all this. Is there like a high level checklist that you guys have, or maybe from some people who might have more experience with this, that we can sort of use? If there isn't one, maybe I can create one as I learn, as I do this. But it's like almost like, have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done that?
Yeah, we do have a checklist. It doesn't have every single thing on it though, but there's a checklist in your email. You received it on Monday. Um, and that's the checklist of all of the things that you're gonna need in order to finalize your trust. So
Okay.
start there. The second thing I would tell you to do is to use the course outline as a guide. So inside of the online portal, you have access to the course, and inside of the course, you have all of these different sections, and you can use that as a guide to say, hey, I've already completed this section or task or thing within my trust.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Miss Sandra. I appreciate you so much.
Mhm.
All right, next we have Michael. Hey, Michael.
How you doing?
I'm great. Fantastic.
Quick question. So I got a course of everything on my behalf for about a year now. I got my Cherokee Indian uh card. So I had two questions. How can I incorporate that into my trust? And then as well, is there any different taxation or any benefits of attaching that to my trust? And which one would I attach it to?
That's a really good question. To be honest with you, I am not familiar with, with the process.
Hmm.
So I really won't be able to answer your question because I'm not familiar with like what you've gone through in order to obtain that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want to make sure. I know there's a difference in taxation based on how it's um, layered, but like I say, I just have to do a little research or maybe even contact the my tribe or whatever. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you. Oh
You're
yeah.
welcome.
What else? Business credit? I forgot. It was another one. I forgot. I'll just have to go come back to it. We got tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we sure do.
How
All
you
right.
doing? I hope everything's going good as well.
Yeah, everything's great so far. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So next we have Miss Lisa, Miss Monet, and then we are gonna wrap it up for today, you guys. So Miss Lisa.
What, me again? I just
Yeah,
had to.
oh, your
Um,
hand is still up.
oh,
You're
I thought I lowered my hand. Okay,
oh,
well,
no problem.
since I have you out here, with that, I think it was Mindy, that nice lady. She was talking about us old people. What does she
Yeah.
mean by that with the fidelity? Why I'm putting it, because I'm doing it right online. So I'm a little leery, like I don't want my social security. I can use one of my EINs, correct? With fidelity, or do I have to use my social?
So what I'm gonna tell you to do is to contact Fidelity, Miss Lisa,
Find
because
out.
yeah, they're the best person that will be able to assist you with what their requirements are for giving you that account, okay?
All right, but that EIN that we did today, that was for the faith-based trust, right? Correct?
Yep.
Yeah, because I want to put the business one in. So I'm thinking the business, I could do the private banker one or whatever. I would say, well, like, but again, I figured, but what did she mean by us old people, man? I need to know that. What can we do or not do or what? I
I'm
don't know
not
what.
sure. Maybe she's referring to retirement accounts and Roth
Okay.
IRAs and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I went through all mine for my disability, but it said the C word, All right, lady, you take care. You have a blessed rest of your evening. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. All right, and then we have Miss Monet. You have a question?
I do. Just to go back, someone just asked about the sequence. So for the business trust, the family trust is the beneficiary, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And who is the beneficiary of the family trust?
Your next of kin.
So it's an actual individual that would be the beneficiary.
Yes.
And for the ministry trust, it could be the family trust or the business trust to be the beneficiary.
Yeah, any entity of your choice.
Any entity. Okay. So, okay, family trust is an actual individual. That's all I had. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. So we are wrapping it up for today. This is going to conclude day 3 of the Wealthy Trustee Workshop. So thank you so much for holding on here. So we want to be able to hold you accountable. So your homework for today is for you to let us know when you're going to finalize your trust and get them notarized. Your second piece of homework is for you to continue to work on the asset inventory list because we're going to work on that on Friday. So without further ado, we will see you guys again here tomorrow, Thursday, October 2nd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 hour before the workshop, you are going to receive an email with the Zoom link, the resources, and the templates that you're going to need for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to go over applying for our EIN for our business trust. We're going to go over banking operations and procedures. I'm going to show you how to have a board meeting. I'm going to show you how to document how much you're going to fund with. And then we're also going to go over, like the list of banks and the list of banks and business credit. So I will see you here tomorrow for day 4. And you guys have a blessed rest of your Wednesday and a really good time. So bye everyone. Thank you for being here.
Christina.
Bye.
Thank you
Thank
again.
you, Christina.
Bye.
Thank you.